So somehow I managed to, okay, not somehow, I pressed, okay, so I launched the EU bar, there was a power off button and I pressed it. So it shut down my entire computer. So it ended my recording. Thankfully it didn't corrupt, which is surprising. But yeah, that totally just happened. So I'm going to be more careful this time. I'm uploading, I mean, either way, I guess it wasn't bad to end the recording there. So I'm now uploading that video. But let's get back to you. So where was I? I was here. I had EU open, which is in CD here, exactly, perfect. It remembers, and it was EU open, well, first the daemon, right? And then EU open bar. Yeah, so it's this button down here that I need to not press because that will shut down everything. But I have some other buttons here as well. Now, I don't know why nothing's here. I guess because I don't have any styling on. And also my fonts may not be, oh yeah, because my fonts are there. So let me also copy let me also open the SCSS file. And to kill this, I just do pkill EU. Yep. So let me go here. Also, I'm missing like the scripts. In fact, I should probably just clone this, right? I guess that makes more sense. Okay, new plan. I'm gonna see if I can just clone this instead. Ooh, the thing is, I think I can only clone the entire thing, and not just like a certain folder. Right? Like, can I download just bar? Okay, I need to open Claude again. Thankfully, launching this thing is really fast because Linux is just really fast. Very cool, very cool. Can I git clone a specific folder from a repo only? Surely. Sparse checkout. Okay, so let's give this a try, because why not? So I'm going to go to my config by making a new window. So config/u. I'm just going to remove my existing files. Okay, and then I'm going to git clone. So what's it? Git clone no checkout depth 1 equals 1 filter equals blob none, and the URL of the repo, which is this Tokyo. Shout out RAX Sarah. Let's Control Shift V. Okay. Then CD Tokyo. Git sparse checkout. Set config/eu/bar. Git checkout. Okay, so now if I ls, it copied everything. Well, oh well. I guess it's not the end of the world. Or maybe I only got the folders? No, I think I got everything. ls config, ls array, ls eu. Oh no, it didn't get bar. Okay, so now how do I move this? Move item, right? So let's go. Yeah. So I got config/eu/bar, right? So let me move the item config/eu/bar to ... Is it MVI? Oh. Or is it just move? It's probably just move, isn't it? Linux move folder mv. Okay, I was so close. Sudo. Well, no, I probably don't need sudo. mv config /e/bar dot dot. Okay. So now it's in bar. So mv star dot dot should move everything, right? Perfect. So now just remove bar, or remove directory bar, remove recursive Tokyo, write protected regular file. Yes. Yes. True. Bro, what? Yes, capital. Yes. Direction or empty. Sick. Why did he even... Okay. LSL, please. Yeah, so I need to remove Tokyo here. Remove recursive Tokyo. No? Oh my god, bro. Not empty. So I should just be able to do recursive remove Tokyo. Yes. Yes. Oh, those are all the files inside. Oh, because of the git files, that's why. I was so confused. Okay, that worked. So now if I launch my terminal, should be better. Oh. It remembers my commands from the other terminal, which is weird. Open bar. Cool, so now I have everything here. Obviously mine looks very different. I'm not sure why mine looks so different, to be fair. But the time's there, 23:25. That's still the power off button. Network manager. Quit. Okay, cool. GitHub. Don't know what that's meant to do. So, okay, why does it look so different? Like really different. Like it's supposed to look like this. Yeah, it's supposed to look like this, but mine looks like this. Like the vision's there, but it's kind of lacking a lot. I don't know why I chose this one. I actually prefer this one anyway. It was like yuck. Yeah. If you want a new plan, I'm actually going to use this one. But I'm going to build it from the ground up, because, yeah. Well, that was a fun little git chase, I guess, git hunt, but let me just delete all these files again. So we're going to, well, actually, let me just end them first. Whoops, let me do that. So we got yuck. Okay, delete everything and save. Oh, it's just gone now, I guess. Interesting. I wonder if it'll come back later, like live editing. So, okay, actually, let me follow the tutorial first. Not gonna ahead myself. So, create your first window. First, you'll need to create a top-level window. Here, you configure things such as the name, position, geometry, and content. Let's look at an example window definition. Here we're defining a window named example. Okay. Additionally, we set the content of the window to be the text example content. You can now open your first window by running ew open example. Glorious. Okay, so let me just kill ew here. And then ew daemon. Okay, it's running. I'll also empty these files here. And let's also delete scripts. Okay. So define window, call it example, monitor 0, geometry is defined in a geometry object or class, whatever you want to call these things. So just geometry, x, whoops, damn it. Okay, x 0. Yeah, having a dual monitor would actually be really useful. Okay, so this one uses like custom alignment. I guess that's where the spaces come in handy. Yeah, width 90%. Height 30px. Interesting. This looks like a bar with that kind of dimensions. Anchor top center. I'm going to change my alignment, but I'll just copy the tutorial for now. Stacking foreground. Actually, let me change this. Hold on. Just do like this. Yeah. Okay. Stacking foreground reserve. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Struts distance 40px. Side top. Window type dock. Don't know why it's going all the way over there when I create a new thing. Window type dock. WM ignore. Okay, why is it doing that? Like, why is it starting there? It should be starting at here, the lowest indent. WM ignore. Window manager ignore, I guess. False. Example content. Okay. So I can launch this then. /u open example. No window name example starts existing in the config. Okay, let me open the daemon. Already running. Kill it. Run it again. That's why. Input ended unexpectedly. Did it? Example content. False dock. Distance side top. Distance strat reserve. FT top center. X, Y, width, height. Geometry, monitor 0. Looks good to me. Don't know why it wouldn't be working right now. Okay, how do I check without having to like kill the process over and over again? Like, I just want to check if it actually runs. Check if you have any unclosed delimiters. I do. Geometry is unclosed. Where's it closed? Oh, here. Top center. Right. Okay. So now it should work. Okay. So I got this bar up here. Cool. Can I change it dynamically? So let's say left center. Yes, sick. Width 10px, height 90%. Cool. Don't know what this does, the reserve thing, but let's make it like 20px. Obviously there's too much content here. Yeah, cool. Okay. Width 100. This is cool. A cool way to make windows, I must say. That's the wrong thing. Nice. So if I have like no content, it's that thin. What? But my width should be 10px. Or is that 10px? Okay, so I'll make it 30 then. Which I think is what the other bar is. Oh, so can I close my Waybar? Where would I do this here? P kill Waybar. Okay, it's not treating it as a bar though, which is an issue. So if I launch Waybar, it's just gonna go back there, right? Okay, I'll see if I can fix that. If I set this to true, what happens? Nothing changes there for now. Window type dock. Okay, good start. Very similar to what Claude gave me, to be honest. Okay. So there's different stuff for Wayland and property. Okay, so reserve isn't even a thing for Wayland. Okay, crap. So I'll just delete stacking then. Well, no, I'll keep stacking. Where the window should appear in the stack. Foreground, background, overlay, bottom. So foreground, background. Fair enough. Overlay, bottom. Interesting. So this is very flexible. I assume this can be used for like a lot of things, right? Not just bars, but like really any like utility GUI thing. Exclusive. Whether the compositor should reserve space for the window automatically. Okay, so sorry, this doesn't work then. So if I make this changes to exclusive, true. Cool. Okay, so now it's being treated as a proper bar. Nice. Okay, perfect. Okay, focusable. Isn't necessary for any widgets to use the keyboard to work. I guess I'll leave it for now, but I'll add it as a thing. Focusable, none. Okay, that doesn't work. Focusable. Interesting. Oh, and if I do exclusive, delete it. Okay, I don't know why that makes it not work. I'll leave it for now then. Namespace. That's fine. So these ones don't do anything then? Or do they? Yeah, no, they don't. So window type and WIgnore are both not applicable in this case. Okay, cool. So there's the bar, and so now so I can already see how I can very easily add stuff, but it's just already so much cleaner to set up. Your first widget. Let's add some content. Okay, so we create a widget above, I assume, or below. I do prefer to do like define, like you use it first and then define it afterwards. I like that pattern. I use it in like Haskell and stuff. Obviously I can't for C++ because C++ doesn't support that. So def widget, pretty self-explanatory. Sure, greeter. Text name. What? Okay, box. Oh, that's why I was having issues with the indentation as well, because I had an unclosed thing. Horizontal. We'll do vertical. See how that works. Align center. I forget what the H align is for. I know. Horizontal align. Okay, we'll do vertical align. Usually it's just a line. That's why I don't see it too often. Okay. Text. Button. On click. Notify. Oops. Send. Hello. Hello. Name. Okay, so these are variables we can set here, right? Yeah, cool. Greet. Okay. So I've used it. So now in my window here, values emitted. So at the bottom, I can have greeter, text. Okay, so this is like display text, and then name, Kojo. Yeah, why don't Lisp users close their things like this? I guess the language doesn't support it. Like I never really understood that. So now it's in there, but it's not running. Okay, let me just check quickly for any mistakes I might have made. I'm closing button, I'm closing box, I'm closing def widget. Text name, box orientation, vertical. I don't know if v-line is a valid field. Button on click. Greet. Looks okay. The only real concern is if this is allowed. Seems so though. So I don't see a button though. So let me try relaunching then. So we're going to kill EU, and then we're going to EU open example. I need to get to the daemon first. Okay, well it'll do it automatically. Do not expect any further elements here. Make sure your format is correct. Okay, yeah. So that doesn't work. So should this be like above it? What's going on here? Okay, let's delete C. Try again. Okay, now it's there. Okay, say hello, greet. Oh, cool. Tooltip. What even is this? Notify send. Like what? No, I should really. I can't speak. I want to customize this notification manager. But cool, that works. So we got a button working. Sick. Okay, greeter, 2 attributes, text and name. Okay, so these are the attributes here. Declaration text specifies that text attribute is optional. Just checking my thing hasn't crashed. Okay, so question mark is optional. In that case, its value would be the empty string. The name attribute must be provided. Okay. We make use of a box. Right. Not quite vertical, but, or I guess it is. Contains a single widget. Okay. And the buttons on click attribute refer to the thing. Okay, so these are just like different attributes. Text and a button, I guess. To then use our widget, we call it just like we would use any other built-in widget. So I'm guessing then I can just list another item after this. Like if I wanted to, I could do, well, not like that. I could do like foo. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I understand. More on that in the chapter by the expression language. Okay. Okay. Rendering children in your widgets. widgets. As your configuration grows, you might want to improve the structure of your config by factoring out functionality into basic reusable widgets. The children placeholder. Name children. Label container, name foo. On click. Okay. I see. So it's like, so it's kind of like defining a class, right? Or like a layout, a template. That's what I'm looking for. Children nth 0, children nth 1. Okay. Def var for variables. Pulling variables. Yeah, so let's look at the time then. But how do I use it? Do I just add it to my thing? Straight up? I don't understand. So like, let's say I want to add, okay, first of all, why can't I have a thing here? Why is that not allowed? Can I put it afterwards? No. So I guess this only accepts one child. I don't know. And here, like here I can add a thing. Yeah, I don't understand why this doesn't work. Okay. So here, could I add a poll event? Perhaps. So it's define poll time, interval every second, initial defaults to pull a startup. Okay. Run while time visible. Defaults to true. Oh, these are both optional, so I'll just exclude them then. Okay, and then just like what, date plus, yeah, plus percent h percent m percent s. The trifecta. So I assume that won't work. Yeah, that definitely won't work. So how do I use it? It's a variable. So can I do it like, so can I take it out and just like do time like this? Oh, cool. That works. So now I have the time. And I see if I can like split it up. So like, let's say instead of this, I had it like this with a /n to separate. No? Okay, didn't like the new line apparently. Or just like this even. Okay, that definitely doesn't work. How do I have a new line then? Because I gotta check the formatting. I don't want seconds. Too distracting. Yeah, so there must be a way to get a new line as well. Or I guess I can just do this. Hold on. Yeah, no. Never mind. Okay, well that works anyway. Def listen. Okay. Okay. Okay, multiple the same windows. Okay, I'll not worry about that. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Window arguments. Okay. So I can say like if I want it on the left or the top or whatever, I guess. For example. Okay. So we got expressions. Theming with GTK. You can use CSS or SCSS. Wait, does GTK... Oh, so GTK has CSS. That's funky. Magic variables. Heat of components in degrees Celsius. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so the time I can just get from my thing instead? If I just do EU time. Oh, but that's like a time ID. Okay, fair enough. Temperature, RAM, battery. Okay, so these are very important, obviously. I see. Okay. So I can definitely use those. Widgets. Whatever. Examples. Okay, so let's go back to these, not this one, but the other example. This one. Def widget bar screen. Okay. Right, so now let's go through this step by step. So I think at the bottom they have their window. They have multiple actually. So I'm going to call mine bar for fairly obvious reasons. Now let's close that bar. So let's just go ahead and kill it and open bar. Nice. Okay. Primary display ports, okay, whatever. Stacking, foreground. They're using the other thing, I think. No, they're using. Oh, I guess they're supporting both. Fair enough. Bar, screen 1. What? So bar is a widget. Alright, so use a box, okay. Fine. So let's do the same. Follow this convention, why not? So we'll do bar. Yeah, just bar, actually. This is what it's called, right? Okay. Then we define the widget for bar. So def widget bar, no arguments, because we don't care about the screen in this case. Center box. And I'll add this as well. Well, I'll add both now. Center box, orientation. Is it V for vertical? Okay. I'll type it out because why not? Segment top, center. No, class segment top, segment bottom, class middle. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have like this kind of layout. We have the top for the workspaces, middle for like the time, I guess, and then the bottom for other stuff. And to kind of remind us what it looks like, it looks like this. It's vertical, so it's very small. But like, yes, they have like their diamonds here, time in the middle, and then stuff here. I like this layout so far, so I'm gonna stick with it. So yeah, so box. Let's find a new box here. Right. So class. I'm gonna call it segment top, or just top even. It's probably fine. I mean, top section. Let's say top segment. Segment top. Wow. And v-align start, middle, end. Makes sense. So start, right? And then this includes the top widget. Fair enough. So just top. And close it there. Okay. And do the exact same for the other ones. So I can basically just yank this and paste it. Not like that. What the hell? So segment middle with a line to the middle, right? Is that what you call it? Yeah. No, class middle. Oh, it doesn't even have v-align. I guess it's there by default. Okay, whatever. We'll call it middle and end. So top, middle, bottom, and then we have top, middle, bottom. Okay, I want to just add these here for the class. I think that makes sense. And yeah. Yeah, I really don't like how it ends like here. I think that's really weird. That's everything, right? Okay, so then we need to define the top, middle, and bottom. Let me go ahead and just delete the greeter widget, and I'll keep time for now. I mean, this guy's split up into minutes and hours, right? Like you see at the bottom here, he has def poll hour and def poll minute as separate things. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Just plus H. You can use normal speech marks. Time hour, time minutes. WM. I'm going to exclude seconds because I don't care about seconds. Okay. So yeah, def widget top. Well, okay, let's do middle first actually. Okay. What's this? Why is time there? Oh, because it just includes time. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. So middle, time, def widget, time. What's the empty brackets? Just like empty arguments, I'm guessing. So not necessary whatsoever. That's my assumption for now. So time. How do I get all the way down though? Time just contains a box with hours, minutes, and seconds. So box orientation vertical class time. Well, yeah, time. And then just, yep, hour, for God's sake, hour, time, minute. Okay. And this isn't working. So let me just delete these two for a second, because I'm curious if it will work without this. Okay. Like so far it's the same. Okay. I'm going to kill you again, I'm afraid. What's wrong? Insert the arguments list here. Def widget bar. Okay, so it does want an argument list. How's it line 13? Wait, why do I have 2? Oh, because it includes bar. Okay, so empty argument list. So it was necessary after all. Okay. No window name bar existing config. I think you'll find it does. Okay. Some other error maybe? That's closed. All of these are closed. So must have some kind of other error. Oof. Is it to do with these brackets? Don't think so. Empty argument should be okay. Unless it's because I'm like calling bar like this when it should be like this. I don't think so. Oh, probably because these are missing. Right, so let's delete these again, sorry. That's not window. No luck. That's weird. Okay. I assume these brackets are necessary, otherwise it wouldn't include it, surely. Okay. Cinnabox must contain exactly 3 elements. Line 18. 1, 2, 3, 4. Center box. What's wrong? Is it missing something? This is bar. Oh, it must contain 3 elements. Okay. But that, okay, so we do need the brackets first of all. So let's add those as well. There's a non-zero chance this works. Okay, now I need to define it. Right, so that's the middle. The top is more complicated, right? Systray, orientation V. Icon size. Okay, so let me just create dummy ones for now. In fact, I'll just copy this straight up. So top, middle, bottom. So like check that I'm actually doing something correct here. Nice. Okay. Ignore that. The time is literally all over the place. Is it midnight? Jesus Christ. Casually the strikes 12. What time's my first lecture tomorrow? Is there a responsible question to ask? 10 a.m. So, okay. This is fun though. So it works, great. So let's move on. So we got the sys tray. Oh no, workspaces, but these are commented out, right? The workspaces are commented out for some reason. Or they're used somewhere else. Where's sys tray defined? Okay, so Control F. What? How's it only mentioned once? That doesn't make sense. Or is it like a predefined thing? A system tray? Probably. So maybe this is like... So maybe like there was an update that made system tray available, whereas before it wasn't. I don't know. I guess we'll find out by trying this, right? So top will contain a box. Right? With orientation vertical. And a sys tray with also orientation vertical. Why do I need a box for that? Actually, it's only one element. Maybe I don't. Icon size 15. Spacing 10. Close. Oh, that's like the system tray. So he just changes then? In which case, where is workspaces used? Or did he just not use it at all? Right? Like, the semicolon means disabled, right? Or am I just misreading that? Yeah, it's commented out. So he just removed them. But they were there before. Okay. So I got my keyboard here. Which is nice. I didn't just close OBS, did I? Okay, I just hit it. Oh, okay. Interestingly, clicking my keyboard does nothing, but if I switch my keyboard, it also does nothing. Wait, no, it does. Okay, and I can also right-click it. Cool. Right. Okay, so this is system tray. I thought it was like a widget, but no, it's like a system tray item, which is why I get this right-click menu. Okay, so in that case, I don't need to configure that at all. It's already default configured. That's fine. Okay. So let me get the workspaces then too. Screen whisper yuck. What? I don't understand why one of these are commented out, but okay. For WSP in workspaces screen. What? Is it recursive? This is weird. Button class WSP focused active and inactive. Okay, I want to come back to that because it's quite complicated. Okay, def widget metric. I see. So for the bottom, you have the volume and a bunch of other things. And the date? Oh, the date, right? That's different. That's different from the time. Actually, for my thingy, my middle, let me also include the other thing. So time, and I'll add a Japanese word for time here, toki. Switch back to my keyboard here so it saves. Okay, that worked. Might need to change the class on that though. I don't know. Okay. So for the bottom, we have a box. Yep. Orientation, vertical, yet again. The line end. So everything's at the bottom. Space evenly. True. Spacing 5. Is 5 a lot? It's like this is like 10, and like it's pretty massive. No, it's fine. I don't know why these spaces are so big. The line starts, maybe? Okay, yeah, that fixed it. Goofy ass system trait. Okay. Then I got the widgets for like volume. So let's start with volume. Actually, let me start with... Okay, well, first I should define metric as a widget, right? So let's define... Okay, well, time should be here. Then again, no. Okay, define widget. I'll change the order later, or just actually just import files. I might probably just do that. Okay, metric, icon, and font size. Like icon size, rather. What the hell? Go back. Yep. Okay, get box. But what? I'm not trying to edit the code. Stop it. Okay. Box. Class is metric. Like a metric. Orientation. Vertical. Label, class, metric icon. Fair enough. Oops. Style. Font size not equal. Font size. Okay, so if the font size is specified, then insert it. There's got to be like a better way to build this into the language here. Maybe I can contribute. Question mark. Okay, so we've got a ternary operator here. Font size. $, font size. Rem. Okay, instead of px. Else empty. Let me just expand this. Oops. In fact, I should probably just yeah. Okay. Text is icon. And children. Okay, so metrics, what's metrics defined? So now I can create a metric here. So in the bottom, I'll have Let's do not RAM, not CPU. Is there battery? That's storage, but I can't tell what's what right now. I mean, here's the image. What? How'd you not show your own battery? I guess they put it somewhere else. But like, that's not very useful, is it? Ooh, my back. Okay, let me just do the date for now. So because like I don't want CPU or anything else anyway. Box class metric date. That's really weird. Why is it like that? How is date defined? It's just a box. Orientation V, center, day, word, day, month, year. Okay. So we've got time. Define widget date. Box with class date. Orientation. Vertical. How the hell? Vertical align center, horizontal align center. Okay. I mean, all of them should be aligned center, really, but okay. Day, word, day, month, year. Okay. So let me define those poles as well. Just copy these. Can't be arsed. Okay. So then here I'm gonna have time. What else am I missing right now? This isn't closed. This is using time. It should be using date. Nice. For some reason, his one's capitalized, mine isn't. I guess it's just because I need to CSS that one. If I had H-line center to this, would it work? And also, why wouldn't I again like do this in CSS? Well, why not? Okay, that didn't fix anything. How about like text align? Nope. Because I'll fix it later then in the CSS. Day, word, month, year. Where's date? Date. Here. No arguments. Box with a class metric. Do I even give it the metric class? I might make it its own thing. So I'm just going to leave it as it is, as just date. And then for an actual metric, somehow none of these are metrics. Okay, actually no, I use the audio one. So let's get volume. Def listen volume. Initial 0. Audio.sh volume. What? Def, define listen volume. Make this not hacky. Bro, you made the language. Huh? So how does volume? That's a define listen. That's different. That's like a variable. Where's the volume? Oh, it's here. It's a widget. Okay. volumetric. It's quite complex actually. Okay, screw it. Let me just take one of these or two of these for now. If I can take all of them. Okay. Somehow I have an unsupported character. Sick. Yep. So I want to get to styling, which is why I've done this now. So let's go. Okay, what's going on? Why is it starred? So let's go SC. Oh, probably because it's being read. So let's go SCSS. Right, the styling. Interesting. If I just copy all of this and paste it, what will happen? Wow. So that's literally how theirs looks. Cool. Let's undo that. Actually no, let's paste and then work from there. So all unset, window, background, good color, fits well with my theme actually. I wanted to change it from black to something more like Sakura compatible anyway. Color, ooh, interesting actually. Like white is obviously an option. But this is more subtle, isn't it? Font size 14, go with 12. Okay, nice, we can use groups here. Margin, what is this though? What? Okay, margin 3px. I see. I don't think I want any margins. Like the more compacted it is, the happier I am, so just remove this. Font family, Terminus. Nope. I don't think I have that installed. I'll do JetBrains Mono Nerd. That didn't work. JetBrains Mono Nerd. What's it called? Font Awesome. Okay, no, not that one either. What is JetBrains called? JetBrains Mono? Oh my god, bruh. Let me see if I can find this name again. Let's go. I get it from my Waybar config, I guess. So nvim home /.config /waybar /style JetBrains Mono Nerd Font. Okay, just copy this line actually to my clipboard. Close, yes. Paste, nope. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that works. Font Awesome is my backup. Still doesn't support the symbol though, which is really weird. I'll just remove all this stuff. Okay, workspaces. I don't have set up right now. Segment top, margin top. But why is command.nvim not working? And I really need to configure that because it's quite important. Just do this. Oh, I see. Make it 20. There's space. Let's see with the bottom. Volumetric. Literally not even using that right now. Large symbol. What? Metric, padding. It's like within itself. I don't even understand what that's doing. Okay, font family, font awesome. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Again, I mean, I don't have it installed anyway, but font size is an EM. Bro, what? Oh, that's an icon, right? My bad. Okay, 0.7 is really small. I mean, really, I should set it inside, but 1.2. It's not centered at all, but maybe I can fix that. I don't know. Time. Whoa, what's this gap? Padding top, padding bottom. Yeah. So I want the border, 1px solid. Ooh, what color is my thing? Sorry, it should be border top, border bottom. Yeah, I don't even know what my thing is. Padding 0 8px 0 8px, or opposite way, I guess. 8px. Oh, just 8px 0 actually should cover it. Okay. 9. Is it even centered? I don't even know. Right. What color is this? Go to my Hyprland config. Or here is fine, I guess, as well. Looking for the clock. Module center, here it is. This exact RGB value. Copy to my clipboard again. And paste it. And again. Okay. System tray. What is the... Okay. What is the system tray right now? Is it this? I can't really tell. Yeah, I have no idea what the system tray is. I'm gonna assume it just doesn't even exist. Like, I don't have a system tray right now. I don't think. Ooh, I don't have the calendar and hover. It's kind of tragic, actually. Okay. How are these metric background color? Okay, that's obviously it. Yeah, I don't like how like not centered they are. It's really pissed me off. The date is also really messed up right now. Arguably the date shouldn't even be there. It should be next to the time. Huh. Why does metric fill? Don't quite understand that. Eh. What? Okay, the margins on my date are really weird. I don't know why. I don't know why my... Why is it like that? Nothing else is like that. I've got no styling for there. Vertical H-line center. Oh, that's why. Okay. I don't know why that made any. I don't know why that made any difference. How about a V-line? No difference. Okay. Make it the same as the thing there. Okie dokie. Yeah, so like now, like, cause like I have my time here, but my date's here, which is a bit whack, you know. I do want my date to be displayed. I might even display the date in Japanese, because it'd be quite compact, right? Wednesday in Japan. Actually, I think it's 2. God, it's 3. Well, okay, you can technically make it more compact. Suyobi, or just suyo. Monday, Tuesday. Japanese days of the week. Or no, actually, I can just do this then. Yeah, because yobi is the same thing. Yeah, so I can just use one character. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's genius. What could possibly go wrong? So there's an idea. God, why do these look so ugly? How do I customize these? I don't know. It's the metric widget. Like, they have padding already, but I don't know why. Class metric. The margins are just out of whack, and they're not even centered either, which is just insult to injury. Okay, context line. Bloody hell. They're all like uniformly off center as well. Okay. Like, why is such a big gap between them? Like, between that and the percentage. Children. Yeah, the spacing is really whack. Like, look at the spacing on the time. compared to this? Like, why is there a big ass gap there? That I do not understand. No, sir. What? Like, the spacing isn't, like, active. Is it just like because the icons are just really big? Is that why? But the font size isn't that big. Yeah, I can increase the font size and it'll stay the same bloody size for some reason. Like, the spacing will be the same. So its margins are off, for sure. But it's all the margins, and the padding also doesn't have an effect. So, like, what's actually going on here? This is strange. I'm very confused by this now. I'm very confused indeed. If I change the pixels, what will happen? I don't know. Even if I remove the icon, there's still this big gap here. Where's that coming from? Like, it's just there unconditionally. I must be missing something. Like, that doesn't just come from nowhere, you know? Is it because like no? Because it's pushing this upwards. So, like, it's not trying to fill the space or anything. Could it be with something else here? Volumetric. No, not this. Large symbol. Metric. Time. Music pop up. Could it be to do with the system tray? No. So what's causing this? I genuinely don't understand. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. But so far this is not too bad. Obviously I'm missing like my Wi-Fi and everything, so I can't like use it yet. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna continue this later, I think. But so far, so cool. So quit, clear, cool. Oh yeah, because I restarted, I now have ZSH being used by default. Very nice. Let's p kill u. I'll keep using this one for now until I get everything working properly. But OBS has just disappeared again. Even though it's recording. Must have clicked by accident. And yeah, okay. Well, this has been Ricing something in Linux. my bar. Yeah, so I was trying out EU bar. So far, promising, but I still have a lot to figure out, especially on the scripting side of things. But I think it'll be very powerful once I do figure it out. So awesome. Yeah, subscribe for more the next content. Okay, hold on. My teeth are not that yellow. Like, it's like this one tooth as well, like this here. But when I look at it in my mirror or whatever, I don't see anything there. Like, am I being trolled with my camera? I don't know what's going on. Okay, whatever. Yeah, subscribe for more Linux content. Tomorrow I might even have a monitor, so I'll be able to hook it up to my monitor and test stuff that way, which would be kind of cool. So stay tuned for that.